Jackie here with Meraki Academy Homeschool. Today I wanted to give a mid-year update, a curriculum update. I want to try and do this in one take because I've seen other homeschooling channels do theirs in one take, and if I could just not really have to edit this video and just be able to put it up, that would make my life so much easier, because for me the editing process is so long. I've got 2 videos that I'm supposed to be posting, and one of them I think I'm just not gonna post it because it's just a lot of editing and a lot of jump cuts and a lot of taking out and this and like, and so I'm gonna try to be more I'm gonna try to do this in one take. So let's begin. We're going to do course subjects today. We're going to talk about updates on course subjects for my 3 children. And something that I noticed, we'll start with Adele because she's the youngest. Something that I noticed in my last video, I had not discussed Adele's, not in my last video, but in the one where I talked about the curriculum, I had not shown you what Adele is doing for math. So today I will show that to you. I think I might have just mentioned it, or maybe I didn't even. The only thing we talked about with her was preschool. So when I filmed that video, I believe it was in October, but I think I posted it like end of November, maybe December. So doing the math, we are mid-year because we begin in September. So September, October, November, December, January, February. We take a break. We're basically homeschool year round. We take about a month off in December, January, mid-December to mid-January, and then we take off about another month, actually, mid-August to about mid-September. So we take about only 2 months off. So we're right around like the halfway mark for us. So with Adele, the last time that I showed you Adele's curriculum, she was finishing The Good and the Beautiful preschool, and I just wanted her to finish last year's work before we begin Logic of English. So she's basically done. Like, I'm not even gonna have her finish it. So there are 90 lessons, and she is at Unit 6 and Lesson 73, and she knows all of this. Like, it's really, we're barely even doing what's on the page just because she already knows it. So I asked her, I said, do you want to be done with this already? Do you want to begin? She's super eager to begin Logic of English. So I already have her workbook. I have the teacher's book already because of my other 2. And she's very excited to begin this. And so next week, I am going to say that we will probably begin this. There's only one thing that I'm missing for her, which is the phonograms, the coloring book. I forgot to get it for her. Her sister has it. So that's the only thing that I'm waiting for, but that's something that really isn't so important that we can't begin. So we'll probably, more than likely, or maybe even this week, I'll probably start this with her because she is ready and she really, really wants to do Logic of English because her brother and her sister do it. So she's starting this. She's done with Logic of English, with The Good and the Beautiful preschool. Now for math, and I had not mentioned this last time. This is her math course book. She does The Good and the Beautiful Math K. We are at, I think the reason why I didn't talk about it in October is because since the preschool course book had had English language arts and also had math. I think that's why we were going really slow with this. I think we even started this a little bit later. I think that's why I didn't talk about it, but we started this book. Actually, no, we started this in the beginning, but we've been going a little bit slow because some of these concepts are new, like 10 sticks. She's not familiar with that. So, some of the concepts are new for her, but things like colors and adding and things like that, she does know. So in here, we are at, so we've completed lesson 31. So she'll begin lesson 32 tomorrow, which is spatial activities. And this is her math box, which she loves so much. And so the math box has the dice. So we've got two number dice. We've got an operations dice. So addition, subtraction, addition, subtraction, plus, minus, which is the same thing, and then greater than, less than, equal to. And oh, she's actually got two of these. She's got two of those dice. It comes with 3 cards. So these are for the game. It comes with 2 pawns. People pawns. So they look like that. And then it comes with counting sticks. And I don't know how many counting sticks there are, but I think there's 10 or maybe a few more than 10. She loves this box so much. She plays with this box. Like when we're not learning, when we're not actively in class, in a course book, she'll ask to take the box and go play over there. And sometimes I give her permission. Sometimes I'm like, no. Depending on what she's doing, what she has, if she has slime or things like that, I'm like, no, you're not going to use the math box with slime. Sorry. You're about to ruin what's in there. So, that's Adele. We're moving along nicely. She's doing very well. She loves to learn sight words. We do for morning work. She's already in the primer word list. So she did pre-primer. We do the Dolce 220, I think it is. So she's already done, she started pre-primer last year because she really wanted to, because her brother and her sister were doing it. So she did pre-primer. She's doing primer now. She's about halfway done. When she's done with that, then we'll do first grade. And she's retaining very well. She's retaining her sight words very well. When I read to her, she recognizes the words and she wants to read. She'll say, Mommy, I want to read. Let me read. And I'll say, okay. So that's it down. Now let's move on to the next older one, which is Evangeline. So Evangeline completed Logic of English A. I'm so excited for her. Super proud of her. She is all done. She finished it on the computer with me, I believe, because I have them do it on the computer first and then work with me. So she actually has to do 38, 39, and 40 with me. She's all done on the computer. She got her certificate, but she's all done. So I already have her B. B is ready and waiting for her. I have all her materials for B. I've got the phonogram coloring book. She's not so excited about this. Logic of English is not her favorite, but her reading is so good. I'm so impressed with it. She reads on her own. She loves to read. I have them read after morning work. I've been putting little readers under their morning work, and so they each read to me. And she reads words that are not on her word list. She hasn't been taught these words, but she is able to decipher them, and I am just so impressed with her. She is doing amazing, but she hates it. Like, she really doesn't like it. There was a point, I think last week or the week before, where she said, Mommy, I don't like it, but I'll do it. And I said, and I said to her, well, it really has helped you. It really, really has helped you. You have improved so much. So I'm really excited. I hope that she gets, the reason why she doesn't want to do it, so the reason why she told me she didn't want to continue is because she said it's going to get harder. And I said, yes, it is going to get harder, but I know that you can do it. So that's the reason why. Because it is fun. Like, there are games, we do the games, we do like the word bingo, there are bingo games, there's you know, there's like, we do the basketball toss, they read the word and then we have to toss it into the garbage to see if we make a basket. I have her with the timer, I have her running from station to station, picking up the words and reading it, and we see if she could do it in under like 2 minutes. We try to make it fun. She loves it. She enjoys the game aspect of it. She's just worried about the difficulty, but I know that she can do it. So B is ready for her. We will probably begin this week. Math for her is The Good and the Beautiful. No complaints. She is moving along nicely. She has asked if, because I don't want to spoil it for Henry, but so she has asked if I think, I'll say it later, just because I don't want to spoil the next thing, but so she is on, let's see, she completed lesson 42, so she is now on lesson 43. So she's at 43 now. She loves it. I love it. She loves her math box. I love her math box. This is her math box. We have no complaints. She is retaining, no issues with her. So that's Evangeline. This is going by so fast. Okay, so that's Evangeline. Now let's do Henry. And Henry, I am so happy to report to you. Okay, so Henry, I believe Henry is almost done with Logic of English B. He is, I think he's around, on the computer, I think he's around 77, so he's almost done. With me, he's at 72, so he still needs to complete 73 until 80 with me. He's almost done. He's got about another week or two, which is beneficial because I don't have C yet. I still need to get it. But he is almost done with this, so I'm super excited about that. He's moving along very nicely. His reading has improved so much. He reads so well to me. We do a lot of independent reading. After morning work, he picks up his reader again, words that I know that he doesn't know. He is able to decode and decipher and pick up on what that word should be. So I'm so proud of him. I love hearing him read to me, because it has been a very long road for us in terms of reading, so I'm so happy. That's his English language arts. Now let's do math. Math is, I wouldn't say it's been tough, but it's been a little bit of a challenge. So as you know, he was doing Matthew C. AIM, the Accelerated Individualized Mastery. He got up to lesson, I think there are 22 lessons. I thought it was 20, but there's 22. And he got up to lesson 13, I think, or 14. And he saw me working with Evangeline in Matthew's, in The Good and the Beautiful. And he was interested. He said he would like to try it. I had done a placement test on him, and based on the placement test, it said that he should begin Math 1, which Henry is 9. I didn't think that that was correct. But looking at the scores, I said, because for me, I said, okay, Henry doesn't remember money because we had done Beast Academy, and Beast Academy book A did not go over money. He didn't remember time because we had done these two things, time and money, we had done prior to Beast Academy. He didn't have any review for it during Beast Academy, so he forgot a lot about it, a lot of it. So when he did the placement test for The Good and the Beautiful, he got those sections wrong. Let me see if I have it. So he had those. I think it's actually in his binder. Here's Henry's binder. So when I have it right here. So he did a placement test for Math 2. This is his placement test. And we did this, I didn't put a date on it, but we had done this prior to the school year beginning. So he was supposed to get a 48 and he got a 39. The areas that he was incorrect were rhombus and sphere. So he had 2 wrong in shapes. The rest he got correct, which was 2 out of 6. And then time and money. For time and money, 12, 14, 16. So out of 17 possible answers, he got 5 correct. So he got more than half of those incorrect. And then odd and even, he forgot. That is something that he learned in Beast Academy, but he forgot. So here's the thing. And then money and time. Yep. Here's the thing about odd and even, that so when he was in Beast Academy, in terms of odd and even, a lot of it was partner up, right? So if 2 has a partner, 3 does not have partners. All of the numbers don't have partners. And so that's what he had in his brain. In the test, the numbers were, for example, 60, 53, 41, 87. Something like 87, there's just no way for him to be able to partner up so many numbers, right? So he didn't have a shortcut, I want to say, of figuring out if it's odd or even, because the way that Beast Academy taught him was partnering up. So again, based on this, Math 1, I thought it was bogus until my daughter was doing Math 1 and I saw certain things like calendar, which Henry had never done calendar before. And I thought, you know what? I thought, maybe, okay, Henry doesn't want to do math, you see. He's interested in The Good and the Beautiful math. Maybe I should have him do The Good and the Beautiful Math 1. So what I did was I tried it out. I printed out the first 10 lessons. I didn't print everything out. I said, okay, the things that I knew that he already knew, I wasn't going to have him work on. I'm going to have him work on the things he doesn't know, because this is Math 1. Compared to Evangeline's, this is about as much that Henry didn't know. This is what he's done already, and we began... November 13th. So on November 13th, Henry began this. This is what he has left to complete Math 1. He's on lesson 104. This goes up to lesson 118, and then lesson 119 and 120 is the final course review. And then he's done with Math 1. He loves it so much. He has retained so much. This has made it so easy. And when I use the example of odd and even, in the book, it tells him, okay, odd numbers end in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Game changer. Complete game changer. He knows what's an odd number, what's an even number. He doesn't have to do any type of math. He doesn't have to like really think about it. All he has to remember is, okay, these numbers end in odd, these numbers end in even. It could be in the thousands, it could be in the hundreds, it can be in the tens, it doesn't matter. Like he can tell you if it's odd or even. Love it, love it, love it so much. He loves it too. He doesn't complain when I take it out. He's not angry, he's not bored, he loves it. There's this section called boat logic. He loves it so much. He loves boat logic so much. He loves like the measurements. There are things here that he hadn't learned, he didn't know. So I'm so excited about this. I'm so happy. He's got this much left to do and then he's done. And I already printed out Math 2. So I printed out the whole thing because I figured there's probably going to be a lot there that he doesn't know. So I might as well just print out the whole thing. I just have to bind it now. And so we have Math 2. Here's the answer book. It's printed out. It's done. It's ready to go. Once we're finished with Math 1, he's in Math 2. Once we finish with Math 2, we're going to go to Math 3. I showed him the math box for Math 3. We already ordered the math box for Math 2, so that should come on right on time for when we, it's actually arriving tomorrow now that I think of it. I ordered it already, so it should be arriving tomorrow. And we ordered like the musical multiplication. We ordered a lot of the extras that come with Math 2. I showed him Math 3. He's excited about that. I'm like, once you finish Math 2, we'll go to Math 3, then Math 4, Math 5. However long he is interested in it, we will continue to do it. So I am so excited. Like, we are doing so great in our homeschooling right now. I'm very happy. So that's Henry. We are not doing Matthew C anymore. We stopped that. We're strictly on the Good and the Beautiful Math 1. And then we'll just continue. Basically, everybody's English language arts is Logic of English, and math is the Good and the Beautiful. So those are our two core subjects that we mainly focus on when we have a little bit of time. That's the ones that we definitely do. And then when we have more time, then we do all of the extras. So that's it, guys. That's our mid-year review. Can't wait till the end of the year when I can give you even more news. So, what I wanted to tell you earlier that I couldn't say is that, so Evangeline keeps asking, Mommy, am I gonna be finished before Henry? Like, she kind of wants to make it like a competition. Is she gonna finish Math 1 before Henry? I just didn't want to say it because I hadn't said that he's doing Math 1. So so she's making it like a competition, but that's that. So yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Bye.